and I thought that happened. So this is cool. Do you know how sad I am? 8 scrapes to scrape this whole shed. And what are you doing there? Monitors. You're here, Ellen. What? I've got like half full coffee. Oh yeah, because I'm going to put a lot of milk in it, aren't I? Yes, that's a good crush, that is it. Oh, it's chilly. Good morning, everyone. If you have not already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell. They're both down there. I really appreciate it if you did that, because you get notifications of my videos every Tuesday, Friday, and the odd occasion we do a Sunday video. Today is a very exciting day. You'll see that my milker has been in. He's already finished 2 sides. At the weekends we have relief milkers in both weekends, but different guys. It works really well for us, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to show you what the morning routine is out the parlour during winter, because hopefully this is going to be the last weekend that cows are inside. I bet it's not, but I'd like to hope it is. It's a pretty chilly day, cold day. So the first job we do is let the cows go. And then I'll have a brew, I'll have a catch up with my milker, make sure X, Y, and Z's cool. I don't like chasing my cows. I'm really a big fan of opening them up, letting them all out, and then going round them. And then just going around the last ones, maybe 1 or 2. And literally all we've got there is those 2 cows, one just a little bit sore on her feet. I did put a block on, a bit fell off, so I just put that back on. I know, the worst form error. And that's how we do it. There should be no cows left in the back shed. The other job I do is make sure we have 2 Highland calves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know, French. 6 Highlands. So this video might not come out straight away just because loads of stuff going on, and I thought it'd just be really interesting to see what we do in a morning for the new shed and for the new build. So next year I can compare the 2 things that we do. I thought it'd be really interesting, more for myself more than anything. So we've left the first group out. That's the first 48 cows. They come out of here and they all walk out. You'll see that there's no cows in here. It's the best way to not have to chase cows. I really like it. I think it works terrifically well. So my weekend milker has started early because his daughter has got football and he's got to drive her there at 9:30, so he started early. No hair off my back, just means Tom's got to put a step or 2 into gear and go a little bit quicker. Start that up, bit of revs, bit of heat. Not unusual to feel loved by anyone. Like that. A full 7 hours. Coffee done. Leave coffee mug there. Remember about it in about 2 weeks. Left side, right side, and then straight up. We're going to try and not make this video about an hour long. About a 4-hour routine by the time I've finished everything. So we're going to try and condense that in about 15 minutes. I'm not going to go into details. Just going to tell you what we do and how we do it. I like to pull the backs out of all the sheds just so when you scrape out it makes life really easy. That's only why. Like any tractor driver, the more I don't have to get off the tractor, the better. Pluto's up, drinking off. Did it this morning? Cutest carpet. Normally I would turn that off, that's the back shed done, but because it's a bit chilly this morning, like just above freezing, leave it on, keep it warm in case it's cold this morning. All my cows have gone in, should be around 6 around this time now. So look, where are we? Oh, bang on. 6:30, so that's where I'm normally at. Normally done about 2 sides of cows, so I kind of know my routine where I'm always at. For that lame cow I did like 2 days ago, and I actually double blocked it. Double blocked! It's a Greg James thing. I found out, I was like, why did I keep doing that? We had a double carving the other day. And then I messaged my mate, Hoof GP, Graham Parker, what a lad. And he was like, oh, it looks really good. And then it fell off. I didn't heat the block before putting it on. I didn't heat the hoof as well before putting it on. So apparently it's got some oils on it. That's what Graham says. So big thanks to Graham. He's done this a few times to me. After this video, go to Graham's and put Tom Pemberton sent me and bombard his comment sections. He's done about 2 or 3 times for me. It's really, really cool. So let's bombard him. TP team, let's hit him with a Tom Pemberton sent me because he's done it a few times. I'm getting him back. Sawdust. Oh, Barry. Keenan. So we always have a load of feed ready for the highs to go back to. I think it works really well so the cows eat while standing up. So after they've been milked, they don't sit back down, keep infection down, and just keep the cows' teats really clean. I think it works really well. I'd like to do it in the new shed if we can as well. Lights on. Had wood houses look at this yesterday, so the clock actually works, which is amazing. They've got quite a lot in, but I always like to put just a little bit fresh on. If they were empty, I'd feed them 450 kilos a side. Because they're not empty at all, I'm going to get them to eat up. I feel like there's quite a lot in here. So I'm going to feed them 150 kilos a side, feed them short this morning, and then just get them to eat up, and then we'll feed them again tonight. Beautiful. Hell of a morning. Do this thing every day. I drive the tractor about here and it just fits. I hope I don't have to jump back in this thing. So it should just fit this. So we do this thing on Instagram and Snapchat, so if you don't follow me on that, you should definitely do, about where you park tractors and it just misses. I know that's not just missed, but it's close enough. There's nothing more annoying than have to jump back up in that. Look at the sun just coming out. I think it's like every farm and every farmer, it doesn't, will have a routine, so that's that, or we don't need leads on. The one thing that does annoy me about my routine, my shed, our system, is if we had channels there, or just slats there, we wouldn't have to drag it across here, so it'd keep this area a lot cleaner. And it's a little bit annoying, but again, hopefully, we'll solve that issue. This is the best side of my day every day. So, scraped up, they've been bedded up, and they've got fresh feed, and now we're all going to go back and go chill out. Right, the day definitely does not stop there. I got a feeling it's the moment my life's gonna start. So they have fresh cake, fresh grass, a little bit spoilage on that bale, but hey ho, not gonna lose. I sleep over it, check dry cows, nothing's going wrong in there, which is good. Next job, little calves. It's all feeling good. The sun will show the way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cows in the milk. I got a ewe that lambed and she wanted nothing to do with the lambs, so we kept her in here and she's mothering really well. She's been here for 2 days, doing fantastically. The older ones just checking the water and cake. Those guys do need cake. 2 goats looking good. Next job as well, check my sheep outside. It's busy, and I thought that happened, so this is cool. This morning we've had sorry, but the sun's awful. So this morning we've had a set of triplets, which is cool. Just check everything else. The single that's there, it should have been a twin, but she just didn't want the other lamb. You know what sheep are like. But yeah, we've had triplets, which is sick. And they all seem bouncy, doing really well, which is just perfection. Right, let's get some milk for these calves. This is Lou. She's doing very well, if anyone remembers. Each calf gets 3 litres of milk, unless they're a little bit small, so that's the smallest one there. So they get 2 to 3 litres in here. And Lou will get 3, full jug, 3 litres. Bang! I know this one's a little bit smaller, so I'm just gonna, about the 2 litre mark. In. We've got 2 that have joined each other. Morning, Dad's here to check up on me. You know what you're doing? Nearly everything. Now I just want to check hay racks, make sure everything's got a bit of hay, just a bit of roughage in the belly, on the corners. There we go, that's done. Hey guys. Hey, for you. Last job is just to feed the goats, and we feed them in 2 different bowls now because Lottie's a bit of a bully and doesn't let Nancy feed. So what we've done calf building, we've cleaned out all the waters, given fresh milk, fresh cake, bedded every pen up, made sure every pen's got some hay, make sure every pen's got some cake. That's kind of our routine. Everything gets bedded up every day. And the next job, calves done. If you've got any questions about the calves or you want to see a full calf routine, put it in the comment section below because it would really help me to make sure that you guys actually want to see it. Save me just doing the video. You's happy, got some hay in the corner. Might just chuck a little bit more hay in there just in case she's got water. A bowl is 223. Also told Brian how much milk I need because I've got 3, 4 those fresh calves this morning, so it's really cool. And then what we got in here? 7. So 3, 4, 7, 14 calves to feed. Haven't got any milk yet. I'll get some milk in a bit. Next job. Gate fall up. Squishy. So this is the shed. This is the one that is getting knocked down. The one that's going. Same really routine. Scrape beds off, scrape up, bed up. Side note, when we first decided to put the new roof on, we were just going to put a new roof on, keep the stalls in, work the stalls later. But the problem is, these stalls are going a bit tired. You see this came off the other day. And then there's a few that are just bending and just, these are just getting, they've just had the life. They've ran the life. So it was kind of like, whilst we do it, might as well do it all in one go. But yes, it's a bigger expense and it hurts me. It hurts me. But I think it needed doing, didn't it? Just get it done properly. Fingers crossed anyway. I'm working hard to try and do so.
I don't want to take the world for granted.
Go on, lady. Nice and quiet and peaceful in here. Lying down or eating or chilling. Hey girls. Happy cows. Whoop, nearly. Do you know how sad I am? I know it takes 8 scrapes to scrape this whole shed. Number 1.
Everybody's chasing
happy squeegee. Eight scrapes. That shed is complete. It's all about routine. It's all about placing everything so you know, make your life easier for the next time. So when we bedded up this morning, a bale of sawdust in the sawdust, pick up with the handles that way, ready to pull, ready to go. So yeah, I've been doing this for, well, best part 10 years now. I'm 28, probably started proper when I was 16, started properly. We used to do it differently, and then I've perfected my routine. It'd be quite interesting if anyone else has like a routine that they do, that they perfect, and that they kind of play at. I leave that there. It's like everything. A little gap here. Jump over. I know there's a bag in here. So what I do, I feed my lot here some cake, and then I put some cake down there, and then when the cows come, they'll have a munch on any leftover silo, so I'm not putting any good stuff on top of the old stuff, so they eat as much as possible. So little things. So that is the Lowe's building, scraped up, bedded up. Yes, it's not a perfect building, and I definitely agree, but it's done us really well for the past 40, 50, 60 years, whatever it is. The only issue we do have is just the feed trough. It's just not big enough, and obviously a couple of holes in the roof I have an issue with as well. I've got some calves to feed, cows will munch on that, and then we'll get feeding all the young stock. Like I say, it would be really interesting if someone else has like how many scrapes they do, or if it's an arable thing, how many bags things take of their kind of piece of kit, and how it works perfectly. We just put the Lowe's past the dry cow's feed, so that's nice and empty and done. Oh, here's cesarean cow. Looking well, 64. And what are you doing there? Like, have you thought about your life decision here? That is all them fed, just put a bit of straw in there. They were on sawdust, but it is cold, getting a bit of warmth. It's meant to go warm next week, hopefully. All cows are pushed into Lowe's. Dad's just done it, it's just helped me scrape up. Milk normally scrapes up, but again, he started early to get home, so I probably check these Highland calves, I don't know, like 5-6 times a morning, just because they're really cool. So the lights on, we should still have 1400 kilos in, hopefully. And again, park it here so we don't have to open any gates. Make life as easy for myself as possible. Eating all the cake, you shouldn't be stood in there. Put 1200 kilos in there, 270 kilos left, and that should feed these little ones. There's a little gauge on the top, you probably can't see it. The yellow thing top right of your corner, and like that's shutting now, so that's not worked for ages. So what we've done is we've just gone off the sound, so we know what sound it makes when it's at the top, which is really not great, and I know that. But you get used to your kit and how your kit should sound. Great, load up for over the road. All that is the scrapings in front of Lowe's that they've knocked off. Save shoveling it up, do with a fancy bucket, feed that group. They're getting top quality feed, and it's just tidying out. It works really well. Like I say, there's just ways of things are going around it, and that's how we try and do a lot of things around it. It's not all perfect, definitely not, as you can see every day when I post videos, but we try and make it as easy as we can. It takes me a bit longer today, but I'm recording. Little thing as well, later on I know first job is to get some meal, leave that under there, so don't have to move it. just all about those things. Got 2 ton in here. We're actually feeding a little bit harder with the silage from this farm, from the home farm, from our home farm, because we want to empty this. We've not emptied it for a few years, so I'm trying to use as much as I can here. It is drier over there, so I'm mixing it a little bit, but we're just trying to plough through this kind of clamp to empty it, to have a fresh start for the year. That's why we're feeding a bit harder than we probably should from here. It doesn't matter, it all goes in the same pot at the end of the day. I'm gonna get some batteries and a bacon butty and go over the road in 2 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, you're a bit more lively from round. Bacon. Turn her on. Where's your man? He's on his way. Three, one. We will definitely not feed 3-1 in here. But what I do is I bring some of this back for the dry cow, so it'll have some of that meal and selco in, but not a lot at all, just a little bit of energy. I'll do that one. 700 kilos that side. And so now we've fed those guys, need to load up for the dry cows. There's 1,300 kilos left, so it'll have a little bit of dry stuff in, but it'll be a little bit of the silage from our farm at home. Load up with like 2 or 3 grams, make it to like 2.5 maybe, feed them, and then it should have about 1,100 kilos left. And then load up for the milkers, and then it's ready for later on. I can't remember if I said 2.2 or 2.5, but that was completely by accident. 2.5, not bad. Back to the home farm, feed dry cows. Big net, love it, the best, better than all the rest. And now last job of the morning, well, second to last job of the morning. We're doing 1,800, gonna go for about 3.5, 3.8 maybe. 3.9! I put a little bit more in it just because I think these little ones are going to need feeding again tonight, so I put a bit extra in. Last job of the morning. Coat is a mess. So that is it, that is my full day. What time is it? Full morning anyway. It's 10 past 11. It's probably taken me a little bit long filming. Obviously we've had 2 new calf cows, we've got to mess with those a bit. We've got loads of calves at the moment to feed. We've had our triplets to do. I stopped for a bacon butty, which I normally don't do. I normally try and get done all, blitz it all. I'd be happy if I'm done around 10 o'clock normally. But whilst I'm doing these jobs, what you'll see, what I do around the farm is make sure everything's ready for me next time. So I've got like the wheelbarrow placed at different areas, so it's just a pick and go, and try and just save time like that. Today I haven't saved time, it's taken me a little bit longer, but it's just the way of the world. You can see when we get the new shed, I only have to scrape 1 shed out. I know it's obviously going to have double the amount of cows in, but I won't have to jump on a tractor. I'll do all the beds at once, I'll do all this, you know. That's what's going to save me time. It's going to be cleaner. I won't be scraping muck through here. It'll be all in the shed, if that makes sense. I won't be scraping muck across there. There's loads going on. What we do as well in the morning is just, whilst I'm doing my jobs, I'll just be checking, looking over gates, making sure everything's okay, looking at my heifers, looking at my cows, just making sure everyone is fine, everyone is happy, and that's kind of how we do the morning. My Highlands are doing really, really well. It's amazing. It makes me really happy and just really excited for it all. So yeah, guys, that is my morning routine on a Saturday. That is pretty much everything. Nothing special really. Milked about 115 cows this morning, fed 340 animals as well, and we've cleaned everywhere out. So very busy morning. Try and make it as easy as possible for ourselves, but you can see why I'm looking for the new shed, to try and improve efficiency, trying to get my times down. If I can get done for 9, that's an extra hour every day. That's 365 hours of a year. Then get more stuff done, get more tidy or clean, or build on a new project. So you can see why I'm so keen on getting the new shed, and how hopefully it will change the way I farm and change the efficiency of everything. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please give it a thumbs up. Hope it wasn't too long for you. I really appreciate everyone with the support. Awesome. This would be great for me to look back on in 12 months and see what I was doing, and hopefully I've improved it. Who knows, I might not have done, but I'm working very, very hard to do so. Guys, thank you very much. have a great day. Sun is shining, a little bit chilly, can't complain. Guys, thank you very much. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. Yeah, we got some more lambs here. It's a good way to finish the video. My Auntie Jean just shouting at me, so this ewe here has just had 2 little lambs there. I'm going to leave them to it because it just seems like, she's going back, which is the main thing, which is great. Had 5 lambs this morning, 2 new calves, and loads of happy cows. Look at that bundle of fun.